I can't. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Saint Recept of the Howling Wind, a world of the apocalypse joint in which apparently we are not already. But hooray! Talia calls Alyssa to him.
And well, she comes running to him. Hi.
Hi. I have something for you.
Oh,
Duh. He fishes around in his purse, and he pulls out a bottle.
Grima was just kind of sitting there waiting.
Yeah, he'll pull out a bottle and pass it
kind
over.
of tilts her head
Don't open it right now.
and nods.
There's a black spiral dancer in there.
The one that we're trading. Thumbs up.
He'll snap his finger and point at Grima.
Well, okay.
I realize I happen to have a black spiral dancer in my bag. Listen, everybody.
You literally have everything in that bag. Wow.
I caught it so that I could question it. I finished questioning it. When you put something in the bottle, it goes into stasis for 10 years, okay? I think it's not expired yet.
I swear you probably have an entire Taco Bell in there.
Probably. I do every once in a while see Finn and Nikki come out carrying food, so.
They live in there pretty much, don't they?
They do. They do.
She nods.
I do believe there is a community somewhere in that fucking bag. I've yet to find it myself, but I'm sure they have.
You know, Dominique and I were talking about populating your bag with Pokemon at some point, right? He just laughs.
I'm not going to stop you if you decide to turn my bag into the Kanto region. He holds his finger.
I mean, he did develop a Pokeball. He literally captured me in a ball and, like, let me out. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, then. He shakes his head. Oh, chips. The hive is in the south. Plant. He gives him an address.
Okay.
He'll pass out a ball. He'll give his orb to them. My grandson brought that thing back to me covered in spit. Please don't put it in your mouth.
She shakes her head. No.
While I enjoy balls, I don't just shove them in my mouth. He does this thumbs up.
Talia just tilts his head to the side. It flaps the flap upon his head.
He just grins.
That's his precious cheek. Bye-bye.
She takes Grima's hand and she squeezes it and looks to him and you ready to do this?
Yeah. Hey, maybe I won't be a cub for long if we're going to like spiral hives. He laughs.
She shakes her head. Right, you are so reassuring right now.
We got this. A Cliath and a cub. Like, no big.
Sure. Of course.
Wow. I'm so glad I have backup lovers. I'll just shake his hand.
She looks to him
Oh yeah, the sus on Grima's face.
like, but I imagine they both simultaneously give him the same fucking look. Like, are you serious right now?
He just smiles and shrugs. Bye. Go wave at them. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna sit around the house in my underwear and eat peanut butter directly from the jar.
At least I won't be here to see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she squeezes Grima's hand and she will orb them to the location. Hopefully
Tolia.
just outside of the location and not like
Orb.
right smack dab in the middle of the hive. That'd be
Orb. Tolia, right before they orbed, said, "You have to look for it," and then it just orbed. And he's like, "Well, okay." And he sits down.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. When they appear on the other side, she looks to Grima and is like, "Fuck."
He just like gently shakes her shoulders and he's like, "You didn't let him finish."
Well, good thing that I have mind speak. So she's going to mind speak him.
Kanui. You're looking for Kanui.
Kanui. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nom 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 nom. He sits in the diverse sitting in his chair and underwear eating fucking peanut butter. Just being an asshole. So you are outside of what appears to be a large industrial warehouse complex.
He blinks, looks up at it.
At least it's not a thunderworm.
You know, that's true. That fucking thing. Shakes her head.
So what are we doing? Are we like just waltzing up in there, or
Walk up there and say, "We come in peace." Like
Please-
aliens from a distant land.
please don't let us come back in pieces?
Oh my god. Grima!
I can't take you anywhere, Grima.
That's kind of what's going through her head, yeah. I can't take you anywhere. She does. She'll look to him and say, "Well, at least, you know, if I am going to die, it'll be with you." Oh,
Aw, I love you.
I love
We're
you
so
too.
gonna die.
She kisses him like, "Yep." Hang on, I'm dying out of character. Jesus Christ.
At least Tolia and Alexi know what to do with my remains if I die. Get a rocket and shoot it out into space so I can just explode.
Wow. Wow. That is. Well, I guess that's one way to get to space. Is she? I figured you would let them eat you.
That's a good idea too. Then I'd
That's what I'm
forever be
doing.
with. Then I'd forever be with Tolia.
Exactly. Be absorbed into his body.
Let's stop about how we're like
Um,
what we're gonna do when we die. Like let's
okay, so
hope we don't.
my task is to talk to a Black Spiral Elder And his name is I don't remember, out of character. Fuck.
They told you his name was Alistair.
Alistair. Yeah.
He's a captive of theirs, and he thinks that you might be able to trade him.
Oh, that's what we have this bottle for.
Mm-hmm.
She nods. Okay. So we're going to trade this spiral for that. For another one. Ugh. She rubs her face.
So we're gonna do one spiral and then do a reverse spiral, and then we're gonna get one spiral.
Grima. Wow.
I'm
Sure.
sorry, I'm trying to make light of this situation.
Cups his fucking cheeks. I love you so much. God.
I love you too. Those are our last words. At least we said we love each other.
Stop it! No! Don't. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Sure, there's some tape around here. I can tape your fucking mouth shut. Jesus.
Watching them, that's the best part. He's just sitting like on like a stack of pallets just watching them now. Like fuck. Good Lord Jesus. I don't have an overlay for him because he's not that important right now, but I'll put his picture up.
Whoa.
He's like, oh my god, you chuckle fucks, Lord.
I still see Tolia on the screen.
I know. Here.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
So she
Daisy-
notices that somebody is watching them.
Grima waves.
She looks over.
Hello.
Hola.
He just takes a deep breath, not knowing how to process these two. Can I help you?
I hope so.
Oh.
She nods. We are looking for someone named Alistair.
His brows go up.
And not Alistair Crowley. I mean, he covers his mouth.
God damn it, Grima. She shakes her head.
He looks like he doesn't know what you're talking about. And just kind of puts his fist on his chin. Waits.
Looks to Alyssa like, you're the one leading this mission. I'm just a cub. I'm here to help.
Back him. So I was sent here to possibly make a trade for him. Somebody that a hostage of yours, maybe?
He tilts his head. I want to do Alyssa a solid. He told her to look for Kanui.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm still like half asleep. Out of character.
It's okay.
So back up. I'm looking for Kanui.
His brows will go up, and he'll nod for that one. And he'll hold a finger up, and he'll say, "I'll be right back."
She nods.
And he will go, and he will come back with this woman.
Well, hello. Um,
Look at her, head tilted.
Grima smiles, and he just has his hands in his pockets.
So, what do you want? She's kind of like playing with a slinky of all things, kind of bouncing it between her hands.
nice.
She'll kind of raise her brow at them. Do you know what a fucking howl of introduction is? Or do I need to teach you? Well, you think you can just roll into our territory and just not introduce yourselves?
Wow. Black Spiral dancers actually value tradition.
Okay, I am Grima Petrova, a tribeless cub, Theurge. I'm born in Krynos. The name Child of the Lilies. Sorry I didn't make my introduction.
Born of
Like,
what?
I was born of two Gru.
So you're a menace.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say that?
Because we don't use that term anymore.
Why the fuck don't you use that term anymore? She'll look over at her buddy, like, what the fuck? What's a nation do?
You are really out of the loop, aren't you?
You know, I'm gonna just kind of try my hardest at diplomacy here. It's not my strong point, but, well, I'll give it a try. We're out of the loop because we've been hunted down for thousands of years and pushed out of the nation.
Grima nods, like looking at Alyssa like,
I mean, yeah, Alyssa nods like, well, that's fair.
So why don't you back up and again?
She smiles and she'll say, I am Alyssa Petrova. Enid walks into the light.
Hmm.
I am a Cleof of no tribe. And I was born under a gibbous moon.
Don't
On
look
two
over
legs.
at the water. Like they come in tribeless flavor now. She didn't say it, but it's the look on her face. And blinks.
There have been many changes to the nation, and we are here to try to get you guys, the Black Spiral dancers, back into the loop of the nation.
She blinks. Assumes the seps or the hives are about to be raided. But humors them longer.
We aren't here to harm you.
also, another big shocker, the litany changed. Gru
did.
can mate.
I mean, they've been mating since.
But
Yeah, now they won't be killed for it.
nods.
She just purses her lips and shakes her head. Okay, what do you want?
I am looking for someone named Alistair.
Alistair Cameron? Eyes in the Dark?
Yes.
He's one of our breeders.
Okay.
Meaning you can't have him or see him He doesn't take visitors. He's our prisoner.
Would you be willing to trade for him?
Mm, perhaps.
He holds up a bottle.
She'll take it.
Uh,
She'll kind of give it a little small jiggle and kind of pop the screw top on it, like unscrew it and pop it. And black smoke kind of curls out of it, and a lupus falls at their feet. And she's like, oh my. It is snow fucking white, by the way. This is like purebred 5 black spiral dancer.
Yeah, Alyssa inhales a sharp breath like, oh, fuck.
Cream is like his like heart stops for a second. He's like, oh, I didn't realize we were carrying something so powerful in his head.
Yeah,
Right?
she'll kind of put her fist on her chin. They'll talk in like the dark speak, like that of the worm, for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll kind of chew her lip because he's Athro. And they're asking to trade an elder, but
Highly bred.
highly red. Exactly.
Sometimes blood means a bit
What they
more.
have going for him is that he's lupus.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they do like to keep their lupus stock high. So she'll kind of chew her lip a moment, and she'll nod, and she'll note to the warder to take him and to bring Alistair. And she'll look over at Grima, and she'll be like, "Why don't you use the term metis anymore?"
I used to use the term a lot, but apparently it's seen as derogatory, and it
You know what the word comes from?
out of character. No, in character, Grima's heard of it, and he does know.
Yeah, basically it was to describe. It's the same word as like mulatto and like mestizo and things like that. It's like that. It's a mixed. It's basically a blending of two cultures and of two bloods.
Mm-hmm.
From like the Western Canadian region.
Isn't it like a derogatory term though?
Mm-mm.
No, it's not, but in this game it has been used as such, as a way to oppress and
Yes.
so.
Okay.
But she tilts her head and is like, yeah, in real life it's not a derogatory term, but in werewolf it's considered a derogatory term. But you're also talking to a black spiral dancer, for God's sake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, she's basically like, she'll tilt her head and she's just like, like curious.
Honestly, I was just told not to use that word to describe myself because
There is a extreme negative stigma placed upon the word within the nation.
Oh, I know that.
So we are trying to remove that.
Change yourselves instead of changing the way the word is perceived and fighting back. Got it.
honestly, I don't have a problem with the word, but the Alpha of our Sept said.
She'll shrug. Whatever.
She told me not to say it, so I'm listening to her.
She'll shrug. Sure. She just takes a deep breath and shakes her head. And they will come back. They have this fellow with him who looks to be in a state of fear. He kind of blinks. He looks
Grima-
as though he's been kept underground for a couple of months, by the way. He's very pale. Not sickly, just no sunlight. He hasn't seen sun in a while.
Right.
The first thing he sees is Grima smiling and waving like a bright, shiny star.
He blinks.
Yeah, Alyssa smiles to him a bright smile.
What's going on? I'll say.
We need your help.
Me? What do you need?
There have been a lot of changes within the Gar Nation, and one of those changes is the High King has given up the Silver Crown,
His brows go up.
and the leadership of the nation is going to be held by a council of great elders. And we want the Black Spiral Dancers at the table.
We need a representative.
He blinks. How do you plan on me representing for myself?
You won't be in a cell.
And yeah, she'll basically wave her hand and say, "No, we're freeing you. You're good. Go."
We traded for you.
Oh, no, I can't go. He'll say, like quickly.
Why can't you leave? Like, we just traded for you.
Yeah, he'll look back at Kanui and he's like, are me or me? And she's like, no, just you. They only brought one. And he'll blink. No, I can't go. I'm sorry. And he'll step back.
What's making you stay? Like,
Kanui will roll her eyes and say, probably his husband.
Oh.
Grima furrows his brows. He just kind of He looks at
Alyssa
Alyssa.
chews her lip.
And he'll kind of argue with Kanui, like in like basically the dark speech. And she's like, this isn't no BOGO. They traded for you. If you want your husband, she'll shrug. I don't know.
Grima takes a deep breath. Looks at Alyssa.
He'll basically just shake his head and look at Alyssa and say, I'm sorry, I can't go.
What would
He
be
looks.
an appropriate trade to get him to come with us as well?
He'll shrug. I don't know.
Grima bites his lip.
You guys have lots of our prisoners. She'll look back at Alyssa like,
We'd have to go to another sept or anything. I don't think we have any on ours.
No, because we don't really do that.
He looks at Alyssa and she sees a look of like he has an idea, but she's probably not gonna like it.
She looks to Grima.
they'll just, like, Kanui just kind of shakes her head and, like, just whatever.
Okay, would you give him to us if I dance the spiral?
Nope. That's not happening. No. There's a better way. You don't need to dance the spiral. Jesus.
What? He leans in and he whispers in Alyssa's ear. And he says, I'll be filled with a bunch of taint and everything, but Papa can, or Tolia can, he can use Rite of Severance on me. If I can walk out of here with them and just be turned into a black spiral dancer,
She shakes her
then
head. No.
we can get all of them out.
Kanui leans in and is like, you realize I can hear you, right?
Oh, damn it.
Alyssa's just shaking her head like, no, Grima. No. Look. We have, as a nation, a lot of your prisoners, sure. You imprison your own people, too. I mean, she gestures to Alistair. So what makes you better than us?
Bitch, this isn't about us being better than you. You want something from us.
I'm
God
just saying.
damn.
Damn.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, girl. God damn. Trying to play the high ground with me. Almost impressive. Had you not said your little plan out loud, by the way, boy, that actually would have been a good idea. You would have made a great spiral. But no, boo-boo.
He furrows his brow.
Now, if you actually want to dance the spiral, by all means, please. Our arms are open for you. Next time you want to pull something like that, maybe pull a trust me, it'll be okay. Be a little vague, subtlety. Just a little bit. Just put 2 fingers close together, just a little bit.
I'm laughing at a character. That's great. Alyssa looks to her and she takes a breath. We are trying to make things better for everyone. And that includes the Black Spiral Dancers. By giving a voice to your tribe, we're recognizing and treating you as an equal tribe. And I will try my hardest to make sure that as long as you cooperate, like anybody else, you will be treated as such. No more hunting you down and killing you.
Just consider a moment. Yeah, fine, go get him. And the water rolls his eyes like, oh, fuck you. And walks off.
She breathes.
Yeah, Grima has like a sigh of relief.
By the way, she'll look at Grima.
He looks at her.
As much as you are told that little label doesn't matter anymore, you being a menace, notice how quick she was to shoot you down when you had a good idea. You can call somebody whatever you want to call them, but if you still treat them like they're beneath you, you may want to consider that.
I didn't shoot him down because he's a menace. I shot him down because he's my partner, and I don't want him to dance the spiral.
So you shoot him down. That's not how you talk to a partner. Shit, I'm a spiral, she'll air quote, and say, and even I know better than that.
Grima inhales a sharp breath, like she said something that really stung.
That's just me. Just my opinion. She'll just she's like brush her shoulder off. Alastair bites his lip because he understands where Alyssa was coming from. Like he would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's trying really hard not to cry.
Grima just squeezes her hand because, like, while what she said really hurt, like he also understands where she was coming from too.
Looks like you two may need to have a little talk when you get back. And she'll just shake her head and walk over as Morgan is brought out.
Morgan comes out. He has a very pissed off look,
Oh,
expression on his
my
face.
God,
Like-
Alastair just grabs him.
He holds him, and like you could just feel like oozing rage.
Yeah, he's like shaking and like trembling and just kind of presses his forehead to his.
Oh, he kisses him. Like,
I'll peck his lips.
yeah, this guy, like, he may be a lower rank, but oh my god, he's intimidating.
Can we go now? Please, Alastair says.
Alyssa
Jesus
nods.
fucking Christ, let's get out of here.
I'll just shake his head. And she'll just kind of wave them off, like, go, 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 be gone, shoot. The other one will wave at them, like, you come back now. The doors are always open.
He hisses.
Alyssa shakes her head like and is thinking to herself, fuck all of you. Hate you. Oh. God.
So Alastair will walk with them a little bit off.
Yeah, they'll walk a little ways away, and then Alyssa will pull out the orb.
Grima's holding onto her hand. Like, he's trying not to cry because he was really upset from like what was said.
Oh, she is too.
So where are we going? Alastair will say to them.
San Diego.
Can't look at Morgan.
He looks back.
I like Sun. Sun's good.
It is called The Sept of the Howling Winds.
I almost rated that Sept one. I shouldn't have said. I'm sorry. I just kind of put a finger to his lip. I'm sorry. Sorry.
She'll shake her head. Fine. We're a fairly young sept, and I'm one of the only founding members still there.
Oh my. That sounds dramatic.
Dun dun dun.
She
Dun,
shrugs.
dun, dun.
He chuckles a deep throaty laugh.
So let me get this straight. You want what for me exactly?
We want you to serve as the great elder for the Black Spiral Dancers.
Chokes on air.
You're choking more than whenever I shove my cock in your mouth.
He punches him.
Alyssa snorts and looks at Grima.
Jack him.
Grima's eyes are wide, like not expecting this.
Wow.
I'm waiting for the cameras to come out. Let me get
You are
this
not-
straight. God, if I could actually do anything straight. Anyway, let me get this right. You want me, by the way, to serve as the great elder, grand elder, grand Pumbaa to the entirety
Hakuna Matata.
of
King
the
High
black
Mucky Muck, yeah. Mhm.
fucking spiral dancers.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so flattered. I'll just look at Morgan.
He just smiles. It's kind of creepy how he smiles. He's just like, shrugs.
This is because of my twisted ways, isn't it? This is because it is. I bet it is.
Hey, it's better than being over there, right?
You know, the sex 5 times a day was awful. The food was good. The bed was nice, especially because
Wait.
you were in it.
When he says the sex 5 times a day, all of a sudden you hear like the ground shakes from his growl.
He holds his hands out. I had to find a way to endure, okay?
Wow.
Let's be real. The Silverfang aren't much better. He'll shake his head.
Yeah, no comment from Alyssa. Like,
He'll poke Morgan on the cheek, and he was like, "Was it the Silverfangs I stole you from?" No, you're actually one of ours. I forgot that. Forgetting that.
He nods. I was
That's
out
weird.
raping people and having fun.
Right?
And then I
You
found out I
raped
was a black
the
spiral
wrong
dancer all
person.
along.
Just found out you were the wrong person. She stabbed you so hard.
Yeah.
I still laugh at that.
so Alyssa is gonna mind link Tolia and say, so we got him. He has a husband. We got him too.
Is he everything you dreamed he thought he'd be? He says in my
Oh my god.
Let me guess. It went exactly as you expected, but you didn't know you expected it to go that way.
Pretty much.
Okay. Alas, will just cuddle Morgan, like holding him breast to cheek. They look adorable.
His beard scruffles against his beard. They're just kind of like nuzzling. And it's just like you see these two very scary black spiral dancers just like cuddling each other.
She's actually kind of like watching that, just tilting her head like, why is this? Okay, never mind.
What?
Grima is just like staring at them like, this is not what I expected.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine Alyssa and Grima probably have the same look on their face. Like, okay.
Cameron just blinks at them like, what?
It's
It's because we're gay, isn't it?
no. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. God. Any gay men I've slept with? No.
That honey, it doesn't work like that.
You'd be surprised.
I'm gay.
Mm-hmm. And
Are you seriously mansplaining me right now?
you have Morgan kind of sizing Alyssa up with his
Oh,
eyes when
don't.
The
he
only
She
women
puts her
I've
hand up.
ever slept with was when I was coerced or forced. So
She puts her hand up to Morgan, like, don't worry. No, I'm not hitting on anybody.
okay,
Jesus.
not.
No, it's just
One of those guys who says they're gay, but they're not actually gay because they like touching boobs, but they don't like to admit it because they're culturally gay and they don't want to like lose their queer cred.
That's a
I
thing.
suppose, yeah.
That is a real thing. He and I are like gold star gay. He used to touch vag apparently because he thought he had to. I touched it because I literally had to.
You're
Like he
not.
was trying to prove a point. I was forced to hold a hand up.
Sorry.
We're gay. That's what we're saying. Very gay.
Well,
You
we're
can just call me
taking
a
you to
leather daddy. He
probably
winks.
we're taking you to probably the gayest sept in the nation, so you'll be right at home.
You say that, but I've been to one in New York that's pretty damn gay. We as a people, we spirals, we tend to be very contrary. We like to break things down. Just like as a tribe, it's kind of what we do.
Yeah, we don't give two shits, so
Nope. Mm-mm.
She nods.
We're very argumentative and tempestuous as a people. We're nicer ones, though. Admittedly, we are the more. I'm nicer. This one, I love him. We've been married 7 years.
I'm nice. He just smiles. It's very creepy.
Nice is, on some level, nuclear holocaust would be nice because it would shake things up. He's like that.
Got it.
I'm like my deed name, he who walks behind.
That is so true. No, kiss his cheek.
Love you
But what
too.
has you so confused looking at us nuzzling? We love each other?
It's just nice to see it. The
Uh-oh,
nation
she called us
has
nice.
Oh, God.
no. The rest of the nation has most of us programmed to believe that probably to make it easier for us to kill you, that your humanity is gone. You're no longer people.
We never were humans. Ergo, we have no humanity. The
Like
rest
this
of the
big
nation
shrug.
completely forgets that and tries to pretend they're human and live by human standards. Look how it
She
serves
nods.
them. We, on the other hand, are one of the most thriving and prevalent tribes.
Because we're monsters.
We're monsters, and we realize that. We get shit for running across countries and taking septs and turning them to hives and things like that. What did the Silverfang and the Fianna and the Get of Fenris do? And we get shit for embracing our metis and treating them like equals. Oh, God forbid, breeding them. The strongest warriors of Gaia, who, yes, although twisted,
Hey,
we're the
all
bad guy.
all of us are deranged anyway. What's a little bit more?
I have yet to meet a Garu who is not either a sadomasochist, a masochist sadistic motherfucker, paranoid, suffering from nightmares, who like start ticking off common Garu problems on his
Yeah,
fingers.
Alyssa's like, well, I mean, the masochist part right off the bat fits her.
And guess what? There's a big group of black spiral dancers that their derangement is masochism.
Oh
Their own
my.
little masochist circles. So whenever people marginalize us and look at us as though we're the bad guys, air quote, all I have to ask is, how are we any worse than you?
She shakes her head.
I'll shrug. I just don't know.
He licks his lips. He's just like, I think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
So she mind links Talia again. Where am I taking them?
Oh, you're done with them, I see. I
She's
would
like, I'm
suggest-
ready to come home.
I would suggest taking him to Cassius.
What did he say?
He says, I would suggest taking them to Cassia's sept. The Sept of New Accord is better at handling levels of worm taint that they're probably working with right now.
She nods. And then confirms.
Unless you want Adelheid to have a heart attack and then die by Black Spiral Dancers.
No. I mean, well, she actually considers that for a moment. No.
Alastair touches his nose to Morgan's.
He bats his eyelashes, gives him little butterfly kisses.
Jesus Christ.
Grima's just staring at them like, I
Are
can't.
you guys ready to get out of here?
White.
So, everyone needs to hold hands.
Alastair will grab Grima and Morgan's hand, and he'll just start. Kumbaya.
Oh my lord! I was thinking that. Oh my god! Like, Morgan grabs a hold of Alyssa's, and they're just like, "Kumbaya, my lord."
Lord, Kumbaya.
Wow.
We all could use a little dose of crazy. He wiggles his eyebrows.
What? We go to church every Sunday. We're Baptist.
You know, hun, the everybody in church, they're crazies. You should know this by now.
Power of Jesus Christ. He's my Lord and Savior.
If you see Jesus again, I will slit your dick off.
Miles. I might like that. Let's not talk about our
So-
fetishes in front of the children, honey. I'm sorry.
She so she orbs them to the Court of No Accord.
Hold on a second. I gotta figure out who to put. Oh god, I know who to put. I'm an asshole. I'm such an asshole. God, I'm such an asshole.
Oh, by the way, Grima kind of leans into Alyssa, and he's like, "Please don't tell Talia that I offered to become a
She
Black
shakes
Spiral
her head.
Dancer."
She shakes her head no. But
Yeah, he looks at them.
Oh my.
His brows go up. Like, well, okay then.
Alyssa
Hello, good
smiles.
sir. He just smiles.
He blinks.
Oh my god. So Alyssa realizes, oh, fuck. Okay. This isn't awkward.
His brows
Grima,
go up.
Grima kind of shrinks into Alyssa.
So the spirals just look at each other and look at them and look at the whole situation and go, "This is awkward." What fucks around though?
Grima is, he knows that he doesn't know who he is, but he's just like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I'm
oh
gonna
god.
make an educated guess. The very clean. All I can really call you is clean. That's what you strike me as, to Abby. Handsome man was once with the very beautiful curly-haired woman, and now her younger
beautiful boyfriend, you're a boy, right? I'm sorry. You seem like one. Is that what's going on here?
No. Alyssa shakes her head.
Abby just blinks like, okay. Well then.
Um, uh,
Abby will just shrug and say, I was in love with her daughter. And I was going to marry her. But things ended up not working out. And I'll just shake his head.
God, Grima shrinking back like
Yeah,
into himself.
Alaska's like, oh, I see.
Alyssa's
Okay.
swallows.
Thumbs up. We get that. I mean, no, because Morgan and I have always done surprisingly well as a gay couple in this time and age. But
So she looks to Abby. You know about the Great Elder Council for the Garden Nation, yeah?
yes, I do.
Well, I was sent to get a Black Spiral representative, and I got one.
No kind of look between the two new guys.
So, I figured here, at my husband's suggestion as well, that here would be the best place for them.
A thumbs up.
So, yeah. Gotta go now.
No wave at them.
Do you like goops up Grima?
And the spirals wave at them.
Bye.
Toodles.
Nice to meet you.
Bye. Bye.
It was nice meeting you, sugar.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Cameron kisses his hand and blows a kiss at them like, mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, if only I were straight and single. Or attracted to little boys. Oh, wave. I'm not sure which one I'm talking about. We'll just gonna wave. Bye.
Do you ever know what you're talking about? He just
No,
combs his
not
hair.
really. We'll just hug him. And Abby just looks at them like, these are fucking spirals? What the fuck? This is my first exposure to spirals.
She's like gives spirals to the tiger. Here, have them. Bye.
Have fun. So I'll get them settled in. Where are you two going now?
Well, I think Alyssa's gonna talk to Grima first before they go home.
Oh my.
Okay.
So they'll get back to the Sept, and she'll pull him to a place that's out of the way.
Yeah, as soon as they get like away from people, like he just starts crying.
She holds him. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
It's okay. I'm sorry I threw a really an idea.
It was an idea and it was a good one, but I don't want to lose you.
I'm tired of feeling like I'm not good enough. Like people can just walk over me. I get that a lot, you know that.
She nods.
Do you know how many times I've been just heck, when I first met Adelheid, he practically wanted to shove my face into the ground and have me submit. Like, it's like when people hear Metis, they immediately have one thing on their minds, and I don't know.
Anyway, she made a point that instead of avoiding the word, why aren't we changing the way it's perceived?
He tears up.
We should change it. Let's destigmatize the word. Destigmatize the notion that because you're disabled in some way that you're second class, because you're not. Not at all.
Well, the first thing is to not be second class is to not be treated like it. And I don't care if the litany has been changed. Well, everybody has that in the back of their minds. We're always second. We're always the last people to look at. We're always just second class. Heck, I lived on an entire sept where, because the litany was changed, we were slaughtered. And we were slaves before that.
She nods.
And while Erebus cleansed my mind, cleansed my soul, cleansed my body, I still have those memories. I still know what they did. And honestly, I'm tired of all of us being treated like this. It's not just me.
I know. So what do we do?
Well, the first thing is we change ourselves. Because today, I don't think you really considered me. And he puts a hand on her chest, like on her heart. You considered how you would be hurt, not about me.
Sorry.
And he hugs her.
She hugs him. And holds him so close. Sorry, baby.
It's okay. I'm glad you're apologizing. He smiles.
Even though, yeah, we went to Erebus. Still not perfect. I'll do better.
Nobody is. If everybody was perfect, this world would be boring.
It would still be stupid. She kisses him.
He runs his fingers through her hair and kisses her back.
I love you.
I love you too.
So, we will not tell Oh yeah, that you were considering dancing the spiral. That can stay our secret. Unless you want to. But I won't say anything.
It didn't happen. I wasn't made into a spiral, so I don't think he should know. He'd be very angry.
Mm. He nods. But I promise, the next time you have an idea, and every time after that, I'll listen before I react.
He nods. That's all I ask.
Takes his hand. Ready to go home?
Yeah, let's go home.
And yeah, she'll take Grima home.
While he's reading, he's actually not in his underwear, like eating peanut butter.
You know, she totally expected him to be in his underwear eating peanut butter.
No, he's just reading.
He points the finger and he goes, "You lie!"
He'll just shake his head and smile. Yes, actually thought I was going to be sitting around the house eating peanut butter.
Maybe.
I don't know. It would be a nice sight to come home to, just seeing you in your underwear. Like,
Alyssa bites her lip and nods. Like she was really hoping to see him in his underwear.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Shakes his head and smiles and looks down. How did everything go?
Really well overall.
Oh, yeah?
I was surprised and very confused. That was not what I expected at all.
What?
They seemed normal.
Blinks. Which
Well,
cat is this?
normal for Garu anyway.
Yeah.
Blinks again.
They're just another tribe of Garu. Which
He's sus. But he'll nod.
They are another tribe of Garu, but they also give a bad rep to the worm, so.
no. She nods at that too.
He'll smile. I'm glad you were able to. I'm glad you were able to find someone to fill the seat. I was very, very against it, but he'll shake his head.
They deserve
This
to
is
have
the
a
way.
voice too.
You and I can see eye differently on that. He'll nod. Nothing wrong with a difference of opinion.
She nods. She's not gonna press it.
Hey, I'll just become an elder stargazer real quick, and then I'll be the stargazer for the seat. And he just wakes.
No, yes, obviously.
That's what we were all expecting, right?
Yeah, completely.
Waiting for it. He'll smile. I'm happy you two were successful in what you wanted to do. I'm glad I could help. And he'll get
Thank
up
you for helping.
and he'll walk over and he'll kiss Grima's forehead. And kiss Alyssa's forehead. Fluffed her hairs.
Mm.
He leans into him.
I have rituals I have to go and do. Oh, I heard there is a new Theurge running around.
Oh?
Nah. Shadow
Huh.
Lord.
Oh, okay. Actually, if you have rituals to do, can I go with you? I still have a lot to learn.
I'm just gonna go at them alone. I'll smile,
He raises
hope-
an eyebrow.
blow both of them a kiss, and head out.
Melissa furrows her brow.
He's upset.
Yeah.
He chews his lip.
So does she.
And do we want to end it there?
Yes.
Yep.
Whee! Thank you guys for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Bye!